I'm recording now. I'm recording.
So what sort of stuff are we talking about or not? Or
I've
not
got
talking
some
about?
questions here from a Jamaican newspaper article.
Great.
So
And that's my favourite thing to do.
what?
To read a Jamaican newspaper article.
Okay. Well, all to your own. What is the last picture you took with your phone?
Can't do that. Oh God. The last picture I took with my phone was a picture of. Well, I don't think it was a picture of my cousin. She spammed my phone, so technically I didn't take it.
Okay, I'll take that as an answer. Do you
That was a
know?
really long-winded answer.
Do you know your inheritage? Your is that
My what?
inherit?
I don't know what that is.
You know when someone dies and in their will, what inherit?
Inheritage.
That is inheritage.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know
It's
your
what you inherit.
Yeah, do you know what your inheritage is?
Nope.
Do you have one?
I don't know.
Do you possibly does your family have any valuable items like medals or something?
I don't know.
Oh. My mum, she has a Royal Albert tea set that she's been collecting over years and years, and that should be worth quite a bit. But, you know, she's not dead, so I don't have to worry about that. Next,
Okay.
next question. What have you always wanted for your birthday/Christmas, and did you ever get it?
Nothing particular.
What you like? Has there never been a thing you like? Oh, god damn it! I really, really, really want this.
Yeah, I wanted I wanted a Xbox, and I got an Xbox,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
was
a bit
that when you were
sad.
young? Like when I was young, I always wanted a SpongeBob that you like press its hands and it would sing the SpongeBob theme song, and then the other hand would tell a joke. That was the
That
best.
that's not what sort of thing I would want.
You wouldn't want to talk and dance
I
SpongeBob.
can't remember when I was younger.
Come on, you like this year? I wanted a record player, and I got one. I crazed and crazed, and I got one. It was lovely.
My stepsister's got a record player.
Has she really? Does she
Yeah,
ever
not
play
Scabby
records?
Abby, the other one.
Oh, uh, Eileen.
Porgy Georgia.
Oh, Porgy Georgia.
Yeah, I just made a new name for it.
Oh, okay. Um, what does she ever play
Oh,
records?
bum.
Does she ever play?
Yeah, she does quite a bit.
What records does she play? Modern ones or old ones?
Bit of both.
What was her favourite music like era? What do you hear? Do you hear like 80s or?
I don't really listen much, to be fair.
Oh. What is the last lie you told?
When I said I wanted to be on this podcast.
That's quite a lot while back. It must.
No,
have
as
been-
in today. No!
Wow.
What about you?
Stop playing the football game.
It's not a football game, it's a game about football.
Stop playing a game about football or a game in general or any moving object on your Android or Apple device. Other phone devices are available, but just stop playing it app or whatever or appliance or software. Just stop.
Oh, I've stopped.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Have you
Good.
ever been in a car accident?
No.
What is your perfect pizza?
Mushroom and ham and pineapple.
Mushroom, ham, and pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
What? My favourite.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't really have a favourite. My perfect pizza would be garlic like the garlicky bread pizza.
Yeah, I like that.
That's my favourite. I just eat a 12-inch one of those, and it's just so dry. I have to have like so much water. I love eating dry things. Sometimes I just eat naan breads on their own, just nothing on them.
Really?
Yeah. And just wraps on their own. I love eating just bread. People are like, you should put a load of sandwiches and stuff on it. Oh, you should put so much pesto and, tomato. No, you can just enjoy tomato. You just eat a tomato, and then you can eat bread, and you get 2 flavours, and they're just lovely.
Yeah.
Let's cut over that. What was the first thought you thought when you woke up this morning?
God, it's got bigger overnight.
Wow. What was your actual thought?
Oh my God, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Is that what you thought?
No.
Did you have a dream? Because usually when you wake up from a dream, you're like, I did not.
I don't think I had a
expect
dream. I can't remember.
about."
Well, I can't remember the dream.
Do you have any really vivid dreams?
Not particularly, apart from one the other night, which was really, really creepy. You know, not John Turturro, the other one.
He's a footballer?
No, off MasterChef.
Oh, the bald one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a greengrocer's.
Grocer, yeah. It was well weird. It was his face on the front of a unicorn that wanted to kill me.
Okay. Well, how was he going to kill you?
Well, the unicorn was going to stab me with his spike.
It's not a spike, it's a horn.
Horn. That was it. That's what I meant.
Do you
Sorry.
do you think there could ever be a unicorn? I mean, if you mixed a narwhal with... I think you could actually invent a unicorn. Just not a flying one, just one with a horn. Because you could tamper around with narwhal, like, DNA and horse DNA.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be fine. You could just...
Yeah, but people would have something to say about it and, you know...
Yeah, I think they'd be in a lot of pain.
Yeah, they probably would be.
The first, like, couple of first couple of attempts would be a bit weird.
Dulce et decorum est.
What?
Dulce et decorum est.
I don't get what that means.
Me neither.
Okay. If you could be locked in a room for a day, who would you like to be locked in the room with you?
I can't say.
It's for one day, you're locked in a room. It's nothing.
Don't know.
There. It's like got those egg.
It couldn't be you because I'd have hit you by the time I got out.
Yeah, because I just wouldn't stop talking. You'd be
Exactly.
like, I better get some sleep.
I don't know.
You got to be someone who can make you laugh, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you sane.
Probably either Rowan or Harrison.
Rowan or Harrison? I would say probably Rowan is better, because
Harrison would
just
drive
about
he'd
movies,
or he'd just be unsociable and sit in the corner.
listen to music.
Yeah, he probably would, although we don't have any music. He'd probably pretend he's got headphones.
He'd sing.
Yeah, I'm taking Rowan.
Rowan.
Who would you take? Or is this something that you're just going to say Yasmin?
Stop! You're not going to say her full name.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Yasmin. I apologise, Yasmin. I'm really sorry.
You done?
Yes. That's
I would take. I would take. Shut up. I would take. I would take. Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed is the person I'd take. He'd have so many stories, wouldn't he? He'd never run out of stuff to talk about. Brian Blessed.
You never run out of stuff to talk about, and it's really irritating.
I know, me and Brian Blessed would be like in there for ages. Just yapping away. Yeah, but he'd tell me about all his, like, stories.
Mhm.
That's who I'd do. Brian Blessed. I had another song. Song? Song. Oh no, that's all. Oh, what's your blood type, James?
Don't have a clue.
Oh. Wow.
What about you?
I don't know. Because you can have, I think it's like AB is a good one to have to give blood. My dad gives blood a lot.
Does he? Oh, your dad's a good person. Tell him that.
Alright. He's given blood for many, many years now. He's just always done. And I'll probably give blood. My granddad used to give blood. And my aunt. It's probably because, you know. I don't know. I don't know why.
Because, you know... Oh, I don't know why.
Because there's a lot of old people in my family, maybe? I don't know. So there we go. We've only recorded 10 minutes, and I thought that James would start a conversation, but he hasn't. He's just answered all the questions.
Well, that's what you wanted me to do.
I wanted you to... I thought these would start questions. Like, topics.
Oh.
Okay. Talk about...
Snow.
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 That's the topic. Right. I don't... Snow.
When you make snowmen... Do you put a scarf on him and a top hat? What?
No.
Everyone has their own way of how they customize their snowman. How do you customize?
What I do... No, you say yours first and I'll tell you mine.
Oh. Well, we always have the snowman in the same place. And it's by the tree, the pear tree. And we never do three. We can never do three, can you? They just look really weird if they're three. You've got two.
Yeah.
And
I only do two.
we put on my old scarf, this stripy brown scarf, and then we put a hard hat on him. We put a hard hat on him, and what we usually do is, because where the pear tree is, there's a little hillock, and we usually ride our sleigh into the snowman, which is fun. And that's
Yeah.
so it's like a hard hat. It's like a builder, and we ride a sleigh into him. It's really sledge, not sleigh, sledge.
Okay.
What did you do with yours?
Well, just use stones as the eyes and the the buttons.
Yeah.
And then just put a carrot on.
Oh, we
And
never
that's
put a
it.
carrot.
What? You've got to put a carrot.
No.
Then you eat it when it's cold.
No. No. We can't afford carrots, so we just stick a potato as his nose.
Yeah, it's probably better.
I remember one year, it was extremely snowy. And when it's always snowy, there's a little bit of common land, just like a field near us. And all the kids go there, because that's where the most snow is. And I remember one time my dad, because he'd always used to come out, because obviously he's a carpenter, he works outside a lot. He obviously couldn't get to work, and neither does anyone really, because in Britain, as soon as it snows really a lot, the whole day, or the whole world, not world,
Ends.
the whole country just closes down for a day or two. And
Not because we can't bother, just because We don't get snow that often, and
we don't have
we
the
need it.
infrastructure for dealing with it.
Yeah.
And my dad and me and my brother would go to this little field, and there was my brother's friend Hayden there. He was nice. And then Beth, you know Beth.
What?
Not people listening. I mean James, you know Beth. There's
Yeah.
a little girl who lived near us, and a boy, Edward, and he lived down the road, and we were all there, and we were having a massive snowball fight, and I had the idea saying we should totally build an igloo. We'd used up all the snow on the field, so they all came to our house, and in our back garden, my dad got this plastic tub. It was like a square tub, and I think that was two, and they were white, and a station where my dad had a shovel, and he'd scoop it into these tubs, and then Hayden would press it down and compact it up, and then me and Edward, no, I think it was Edward and Austin, then got them all out, and they would like come out as this big cube, and they'd place it down in like a circle, and me and Beth would come along and fill in the gaps with extra snow to seal it. And we did that until we got to the roof. Now, we never really knew how to do an igloo roof. So what
No one does.
What my dad did is he got this big plank of wood. It was like a big square plank of wood, and he just put it on top. And then we all chucked snow on top of the plank of wood and smoothed it off as like a
Oh.
dome. And it was like an igloo, but it had like a piece of wood sticking out of the top. And we all got in, and then Edward's mum, Karen, they came in and took a picture of us all in the igloo. Do you never have any stories like that, James?
Well, we had one massive snowball fight at school, when the teachers literally said, "Scrap lessons. We don't get snow this much."
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. But only our class. It was only our class because our teacher was great. Yeah, and she just let us have a snowball fight, and she joined in. Well, good. We had two teams,
Yeah.
and we built like shelters and stuff.
Yeah. What was your shelter? Did you have just like a
Well,
up defense?
No, it was just a wall. But
Yeah.
then what happened is some people were really wussy. So what we'd do is we'd get them. They were on the other team, but they were like really wussy team. So what we'd do is we'd get them. We'd force them to help build the wall, or we'd lob a snowball at them because they were really really scared. It was hilarious.
You like
And they just and they just went along with it.
force them to like make snowballs for you.
And then there was this one kid we didn't like, who I can't mention, but we sort of may have hit quite a few at him, and then sort of while he was on the floor because he was crying because we'd hit him in the eye, we sort of dumped a load of snow on him.
James, it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Say sorry. Go on.
I did.
I want a full apology.
I fully apologise.
There you go.
I don't. I thought it was amazing. It was one of the best days of my life. But, you know.
So, did you have one guy making all the snowballs, or?
No, we had like a team. We were like team. What we'd do is we had this massive cart. Well, not
Yeah.
massive. It was this small cart. And there'd be someone going over to get the snow. And then we'd have people behind the wall making the snowballs and also mending the wall with this snow.
That sounds amazing.
It was a really good setup, and it was all my idea. I was well pleased.
So how did you defend the people with the cart, bringing back the loads of snow?
Well, we had about 3 people defending them. that one person.
So they would like they collect
It was a good like
system.
yeah, it was like 25 people overall, I think.
Ah, so you had like how many people were making the snowballs?
Only like one.
What? How did they keep up?
Well, because we didn't get the things that quickly. We
Right.
didn't get the snow that quickly because by that time it had run out. By the time we'd got an actual system going, the snow had almost run out.
Oh. I remember this in our primary school. We had this pond, which was never really a pond because it was never full and it never had proper filtration. So it didn't have any fish or anything in it. So it was just like a bog thing. And I remember on snowy days, you'd walk in and the gate is like right in front of the pond, and everyone every morning would be punching the pond and getting the ice, and then picking them up, and all the ice would have like little bits of like algae and stuff, and like green, I don't know, crap that'd been growing in the pond, and they'd throw them all around. You'd find like bits of smashed ice. My God, I love primary school.
Yeah, primary school was great.
Primary school is the best, and like class 1 is the best because you just play in sand.
You just do nothing for like ages. It's brilliant.
A B C 1 2 3. Okay, you can go play with some sand now.
But our teacher was trying to. I remember she tried to tell us what hello was in like 10 different languages,
this
and none of us knew how to spell hello in English.
See, this country doesn't know how to language. All
No,
right?
it doesn't.
It's like, okay, we're gonna teach you French in your primary schools. Ça va? Oui, bonjour. And then actually, we're gonna teach you German in your second year primary school. I don't
Yeah.
know any German.
Auf Wiedersehen. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Dank.
And then they're
I
like,
would say Dankeschön a lot, like in normal day, like legitimately.
and then in like secondary school, they're like, okay, you can study Spanish now. Hola.
No, you can study what you want, but everyone chooses Spanish because it's the easiest.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's the easiest out of the three. I don't really enjoy doing any of them, but
What is the easiest language? I
blooming
suppose
not English, is it?
yeah, the English is very hard to learn.
Mm.
It's not for us.
Well, because we're brought up
rubbish.
like it, but we're just amazing. But you know, not everyone can be this great. You know.
Easiest language to learn. French is apparently the easiest language to learn.
Is it?
For English.
I'd say Spanish.
Because
I'd say Spanish was, but you know, if you're gonna lie.
the 3 easiest languages for English speakers to learn. I suppose it's just going to be like French.
French, Spanish, German.
Yeah.
Maybe not German, because German's actually bloody difficult.
Oh,
I couldn't do German.
number 1 is Spanish.
That's what I said.
Number 2 is Portuguese.
Really? Well, that's
Yeah.
near to Spanish, isn't it?
And 3 is French.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you taking
We could have
Spanish
got
as
most
an
of them.
option?
What?
Are you taking Spanish as an option?
Yep.
Are you really? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I could not do that. Did you want to do it?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Not really.
Why did you do
But
it?
I needed something slightly, you know, educational.
What are your
because-
options?
My other things are PE, creative eye media, and drama. So
I'm
it's not
taking-
very.
I'm doing creative eye media. That's the only lesson I'll ever see you in.
And maybe English and science. Science, probably, definitely.
Yeah,
Science, probably, definitely.
it's definitely probably.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, that's it.
That's it, guys.
That's
Bye.
it. Bye.
That's all we've got to talk about, and if you want us actually to get some topics, you can donate to us.
No.
Or you can send us an email at...
Right.
Oh, God. How I enjoy, mate, taking the mick out of you, Lawrence.
I know, James.
And the amount of times you self-advertise. That's probably why you're losing subscribers.
Shh, don't tell him that.
Oh, that's the reason why we're gaining subscribers.
That's why I've tried to stop self-advertising.
Yeah, you should.
I
And if you want to pay Lawrence to stop advertising, you can donate to him at...
Actually, we don't have 60 subscribers. We have 61.
I thought you were going to say 59. I was like, God's sake.
We have 61 now.
That's good, isn't it? That's a good number.
We got 1 today. The thing is, James, I'm not actually doing this to get money or
No,
anything.
we're not in it for the money, guys.
I
Sounds like the cringiest thing ever, but, you know.
the reason I wanted to do this was an excuse to talk to you about guff. And plus,
Yeah, I quite enjoy talking to you about Gaff, to be fair.
and I always wanted, since I ever listened to the Og Pod, I've always wanted to do a podcast.
It's getting a little bit emotional, Lawrence.
I've never had the chance to. And finally, I do. Oh God.
Thank you for listening. Any financial help we could get would really be appreciated. You can write in at leftovers321@gmail.com and donate at www.patreon.com/leftover, and follow us at leftovers321 to get regular updates on when the next podcasts come out. Goodbye, cold pizzas.